Hello, and welcome back to episode 4 of our social media walkthrough series. In this episode, we'll be exploring two newer forms of social media, Threads and Bluesky, which offer fresh ways to connect with people online and share your church's voice. Both platforms are text first, meaning they're a great way to inspire conversation and share thoughts in real time. They're especially useful if you wanted to reach out to people looking for meaningful dialogue rather than polished visuals. Let's take a look at how Threads and Bluesky work and how your church can use them to build a community online. First, let's have a look at the features of Threads. Threads was built by the team behind Instagram. It's designed for short, conversational posts. You can share text updates, reply to others, and share content that you find inspirational. Posts on Threads can include images, links, and even short videos, but the focus is on what you're saying, not what it looks like. It's a great space for sharing reflections, prayers, thoughts, or even asking questions to spark a debate. What about Bluesky features? Bluesky is a newer platform that's still growing, but it's built around the idea of decentralized social media, giving users more control over what they see and their posts. It's similar to Twitter or X in its format, with short posts, replies, reposts, and a public feed. You can follow people, engage in threads, and build a community based on shared interests. Bluesky is great for a thoughtful and slower paced conversation. As a result, it's a great place to share reflections or post community updates. So, what should you post on these platforms? On both Bluesky and Threads, authenticity and clarity are key. You don't need any fancy graphics, just a clear message and tone which reflects your church's values. Here's a few ideas: a short reflection or prayer for the day, a quote from Sunday's sermon, a question to spark discussion, a thank you message to volunteers or community partners. Remember, these platforms are built for discussion. Don't be afraid to ask questions or reply to others. So, how do you build your reach on these platforms? Hashtags work on Threads. So consider using ones like hashtag community matters or hashtag Diocese of Bristol to help people discover your posts. Bluesky, on the other hand, uses a search-based system. Keywords are really important in this, so have a think when you're writing your posts about what people might be looking for. Engagement with others is key. Reply to posts, repost content that aligns with your values, and tag relevant accounts when appropriate. This helps build visibility and shows that your church is involved in a wider conversation. So now that we've talked a little bit about how to use Bluesky and Threads, why not try this activity to get started? Write a short post for Threads or Bluesky, sharing a reflection, prayer, or quote from your latest service. Use a question in the caption to invite some responses. Something like, what does this mean to you? Or have you seen this in action this week? Tag us in your post or let us know if you do this in the comments below. We'd love to see what you're posting. Thank you for joining us for episode 4 of our social media walkthrough. We hope you feel more confident now using Threads and Bluesky as new ways of connecting with your community online. If you have any questions or ideas for new videos, then do let us know in the comments below. And remember, if you need any help with your digital engagement, feel free to contact us at comms@bristoldiocese.org. We're here to help. See you in the next episode.